The Dialac electronic water timer controls the flow of water through a drip irrigation system, excellent for when you go away on holiday or simply to save time. The two dials on the front of the water timer enable you to set the watering frequency and also the duration of watering. I bought the Dialac timer to upgrade an existing drip irrigation system to enable more control. It's possible to buy the timer as a standalone without other accessories like hose and drippers. The timer needs two 3A batteries that I needed to buy separately. The face of the dial is protected by a plastic shield that stops water ingress. By pressing down on a panel on the front of the unit, it's possible to access the battery compartment, and after that it's a straightforward task to put inside the batteries. An interesting feature of the Dialac electronic timer compared to other timers on the market is that it can be used with water butts and doesn't require mains water pressure. The timer connects onto any outside tap that has a screw thread. There are two nuts that need to be tightened up. One nut screws onto the thread of the tap itself, and another nut screws onto the top of the timer unit. There are plastic washers inside that enables a secure watertight connection. Setting the watering frequency is relatively straightforward. There are two dials on the control unit. One dial on the left sets the frequency of watering, and the second dial on the right sets the duration. It's possible to set the frequency of watering from a few times a day to a few times a week, and the duration of watering from a few minutes up to 120 minutes. The dial that sets the duration of watering also allows the unit to be switched on constantly or completely off. There's also a low battery light which flashes on the front of the device. I found it helpful to apply some grease. Washing up liquid will also do to push the hose onto the bottom of the timer unit. Attaching the timer to the tap was relatively straightforward. The instruction manual advises not to over tighten the fittings. From experience, it is worth checking the water tightness of the connections above the timer, because any leaks can cause water to drip onto the unit itself and potentially cause it damage. The dial that allows water to run continuously is an excellent way of checking the setup and that each individual dripper is working correctly. Only time will tell how long the timer will last, but it does have a 1-year manufacturer's warranty, and in the hand it feels to be fairly well made.